Practice number 1 of training camp is officially complete. Defensive coordinator Danny Gonzales, offensive coordinator Seth Doege join me now for some post-practice thoughts. So let's start there, guys. I know it had to feel awesome to take the field officially for the first time as a team. Coach Doege, what impressed you most about your offense day one?
Especially with the older guys, the returning guys, just the organization and the operation of how we got in and out of a huddle, how we saw the signals, we got lined up. And the execution wasn't, obviously clean throughout the practice, but we had a lot of really good moments. And obviously, the first couple of days without pads on, it's not real football, and so there's some plays that, you expect them to make when the pads come on, or some guys you expect to try to run through, that you're trying to run through tackles when the pads come on. But for the most part, I felt like the guys that we're counting on right now were in the right place at the right time, doing the right stuff. There's always stuff to clean up, but I do think we started on the right foot today, for sure.
Coach Gonzales, same question for you. Initial thoughts about the defense today? I know the pads aren't on, but what did you like from them?
I thought the intention was good. We've got to get into football shape, though. We're not nowhere near where we need to be on game day to play as hard as we expect them to play. Very similar to last year. They know the expectations, so we've invested in the recovery piece from all the support from Desiree on down. So if they take advantage of that, we'll see how they respond tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk about the weight room, because this offseason you were talking about the number of guys on the team who can power clean over 300 pounds. Do we have an official number yet?
We're at 57. There's 4 guys that were at 295 that Coach Carroll didn't let retry. We've got an offensive lineman in Deuce that can power clean over 400 pounds, which is ridiculous. We've got 7 or 8 over 360, which we're a strong football team. We're as strong as anybody in the country, so we have to get them into shape and know what to do and how to do it to get the expectations that we expect around here, and hopefully the city of Tucson expects.
So the power, the explosiveness, it's there. You've also said you feel like you've added depth to pretty much every defensive unit this season. With that being said, though, some veterans have left us. We lost them to the draft. Who are some new voices that are stepping up into those leadership roles?
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily new, but Tay Brown has done a phenomenal job. Chase Kennedy's done a phenomenal job. It's the funny thing, everybody's talking about, can you replace those guys in the secondary? We don't need to replace those guys in the secondary if we're good up front. If we're not good up front, then the secondary is going to get the blame, and that's not fair. I mean, we got enough talent back there with the guys that we brought in and some of the returners. If we're good up front, they'll be just fine.
And then Coach Doege, for the offense, you return a lot of veterans who were leaders last year, and I heard you say you feel like the culture, the energy, it's even more player-led this season. Is that true?
Yeah, and I think it starts with our quarterback. Noah has taken complete command of this football team, and it's been awesome to see. Because we're going to go how he goes, and that's just what this football team is. And if Noah Fafita has command and he's playing at a high level, then this team's going to play at a high level. And it's been fun to watch the growth from when I first got here until now. And it's not just the offense. I mean, the defensive guys respect him just as much. And so just because of that, we have some real leadership. We have player leadership, and that's going to help us win games for sure. Chris Hunter is another guy that's really stepped up that I really respect. There's some things we got to clean up from day one, and when you're in a huddle and you're kind of addressing it, like Chris Hunter is right in the front, staring you right in the eyes because he's all in, and that's the type of guys that we want to play with. Is guys that are tough players that want to be here and play for the University of Arizona and want to do something special, and guys like that are going to help us.
And I'll end with this question. This month of August, what do you want to see your offense accomplish to say this has been a successful training camp?
First of all, I think what Coach mentioned is we need to get in football shape. So, the sooner that we can do that, the better. And obviously that's just going to come with reps and practice. Just master the details in the organization, the stuff that you just can't get beat on. Like you can't get beat on missing a signal. You can't get beat on a penalty, like a false start or a holding, or something that we can control. You can't get beat on bad ball security, right? And being intentional of breaking the huddle with speed when we do huddle. That kind of stuff, can we master that? And if we can master that in fall camp, then to me, we're gonna be really hard to stop.
Coach Gonzales, in addition to football shape, anything else you want to see from your defense this month?
I think Desiree spoke to our team the other day, and I think she hit it right on the nose. We have to be extraordinary at doing ordinary things. We can't get bored with details. It's the easiest thing to get bored with. And football is such a detail-oriented sport. If we can continue to master those things, I told them, we're going to beat the tar out of them for the next 14 days. And then they'll be fresh and ready to go against NAU. So that's one down. We got 13 more opportunities to hurt them, and then we'll get them ready to play.
And then it's rolling. Thank you guys so much for
your
time today. Bear down.
Bear down.